When he emerged on the stage of history, Julius Caesar was not just a commander, but also a master of the mind. One of the most pivotal figures in shaping Rome's destiny, Caesar achieved victories not only on the battlefield, but also in the minds of the people. The greatest secret behind his success was not just his military genius, but also his highly effective public opinion manipulation tactics. He was never modest when recounting his victories. After every battle, he repeatedly told the people about his triumphs, embedding the idea of his invincibility into the subconscious of Roman citizens. This was a strategy known in psychology as the repetition effect. The more something is heard, the more it is accepted as truth. Caesar skillfully utilized this principle. However, mere repetition was not enough. He was a leader who had reached the pinnacle of oratory. His speeches exuded such charisma that those who listened felt almost compelled to follow him. His words were more than just ordinary speech. They carried a power that resonated with people's emotions and spurred them into action. He presented himself not just as a commander, but as the savior of Rome. For this reason, the people saw him not merely as a leader, but as a legend. Mastering the art of manipulation, Julius Caesar remains one of the most influential mind shapers in the history of Rome and beyond. One of the most famous examples of his manipulation was his return from the Gallic Wars. He ensured that reports of his conquests were exaggerated, portraying him as an unstoppable force. His commentaries, Commentari de Bello Gallico, were written not just as military accounts, but as a way to shape public perception. By controlling the narrative, he ensured that his reputation preceded him even before he arrived in Rome. Another striking instance was his crossing of the Rubicon in 49 BCE. Faced with the Senate's opposition, Caesar made a calculated decision to march on Rome. His famous phrase, alea iacta est, the die is cast, was not just an expression of determination, but also a psychological tactic. By framing his decision as an irreversible step, he instilled both fear and admiration in his supporters and enemies alike, making resistance seem futile. His ability to use public spectacles as a means of control was another brilliant move. The lavish games and feasts he organized were not mere entertainment. They were a strategic distraction. By keeping the populace entertained and invested in his leadership, he reduced political dissent and secured unwavering loyalty. Through a combination of propaganda, psychological influence, and strategic decision-making, Julius Caesar carved out a legacy that still serves as a lesson in the power of public perception. His methods continue to be studied in politics, media, and leadership today, proving that the ability to shape minds is just as powerful as wielding a sword. Julius Caesar remains one of the most influential mind shapers in the history of Rome and beyond.